will AI replace mechanical engineers? Every time I hear any question of this type, will AI replace X engineers? There is only one answer. And this answer I came up with when I was giving my talk yesterday in AI London meetup group. And the event was around, can anyone code? So it's the same problem in mechanical engineering, in electrical, in creative, copywriting, all these industries. People are worried, will AI take their jobs? So my answer to these questions is, it will not take away jobs, it will create more jobs. The clear reason is AI is making it really easy for new people to re-enter and build these skills very easily. Now what's happening is, if bar of entry is lower, that means the pool of people who could become mechanical engineers, who could become software engineers will expand. And because this pool will expand, that means there will be more competition. There will be competition. You would be competing against someone who is willing to put efforts into learning the skill that you have learned. If you are a mechanical engineer, you have spent 4 years or more if you have done masters to learn details that anyone can't just get into, even if they have AI at hand. They need to drill down into conceptual understanding of what these concepts are. And let's say if I'm building a factory tomorrow, I need tools, I need machines, I need gears. I wouldn't start using ChatGPT or any existing SaaS tools that can make it very easy for me to create these tooling, to understand how it will interact with electricals, to understand how machines perform at a high heat. All this design, even if AI can just generate that plan, it's not the same thing to do. Delegation is an important thing. Expertise is an important thing. So because of delegation, because of expertise, one wants to delegate to reduce own workload. Now, who should one hire if they want to automate a lot of mechanical engineering activities? That will be someone who understands mechanical engineering and concepts, and one who has skills and expertise. So the pool of any of these jobs will expand because entry level barrier will come down. And that is what AI is going to do. So AI is not going to reduce. Who is going to, reduce and shrink, the job pool? It is going to expand. Of course, that will have impact on competition. You will be competing with people who have no background in those particular subjects. But it is even happening now. In computer science, I work with people who used to be psychologists at some point, who trained as psychiatrists, and then eventually thought of jumping into coding. I still work with people who used to be chefs before. That means entry-level barrier of coding, of software engineering was already low for someone who is willing to put efforts into it. And the same will be true for mechanical engineering, for copywriting. Copywriting is not an easy job. You can ask ChatGPT to just blurt out, a text in whatever format, whatever style. Still, to get the essence of the copywriting is to get the story perfect, is to get the ordering perfect. And only when you are doing it yourself, you realize you need a person to write a copy for you. Any question that starts with, will AI replace X? You have to understand that it will not replace X. It will just increase the amount of people who can become that X. That means the pool of competition will just increase. Entry level barrier will decrease. That means people at a lower, let's say junior levels will have to raise their standards, because they will be competing with someone who is willing to, or who has already put efforts into learning. So if you purely think about that, someone who has put four years in learning mechanical engineering, now with AI, can someone achieve the same level of knowledge in just a few years? Maybe they could do. But then they would be juniors as well. So juniors would be competing other juniors. Juniors would be competing structured, those who have gone through structured learning, and they would be competing with someone who hasn't gone through structured learning and using AI for a lot of explorative learning. What I mean by that is, learning from first principles. Ask questions, keep asking questions, keep figuring out things you don't know. The more you ask, the more you'll learn. Some things AI will just blurt out, but you will not know the reason why it blurted out certain thing. So I will stop now. This is a vertical video because I started out recording a short, but looks like this would be well suited for a long form video. So I'll post this as a long form video. And if you like this subject, if you like my thoughts Or if you want me to make more of these videos, then please let me know so that I can do it. And for now, yeah, please don't be worried. Just keep learning. Just keep improving yourself. If you keep learning and if you are using AI tools, you will be relevant in the industry no matter what kind of skills are in demand. So best of luck and catch you later. Thank you.